Time for human hurricanes again.
Human tornado.
Well, alliterative, you know?
Okay.
I was going for the alliteration thing.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Up, up, up. Man, these stairs go on forever. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can hardly hear. Gosh, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Huh? Is Seven talking? Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something? What's up? That door, the one with a 9 on it. Why'd it open? Yeah! All 5 of us verified our numbers on the red! 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26! That makes our digital route 8! It shouldn't have opened! That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already. Huh? Why? Because you were the person who taught us about the idea of bases. Bases? Yeah, like in baseball. What are the 2 numbers in
No, like a bass guitar.
Yeah, there's all kinds of bases. You could even pronounce it bass.
And be a fish,
Yeah.
which we'll see a lot of if we don't keep running.
Yeah, walk and talk. Run and talk. 0 and 1. How about base 10? That goes from 0 to 9, right? Oh, 7, 7, 7. That goes from 0 to 9, right? Then how about base 16? 0 to F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc. You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on. So, what about it? You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go all the way past base 16 to base 27? Base 27? Yeah. Well, the numerical digits are the same, so I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is, well, you know, it goes from there, all the way up to, like,
she really is. Oh, 7's going too.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of numbers. Yeah, and what comes after all those numbers you listed? Q! Q! 26. And what does that mean? There wasn't a 9 on the door. It was a Q. A flippin' lowercase q. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q. This is Facility Q. Oh my gosh. Facility Q is in the future. My thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm going to tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell in my body is dying for air. Every breath I take is a chore now.
Every breath I take.
Every step I make.
I'll be watching me.
I feel like my lungs are going to burst. Maybe just a short rest? No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be any more of these steps left. Let's run. Run like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. Like a simile.
Like riding along the giant back of a giant coiled dragon.
Exactly like that. Finally. See, now it's actually me doing the pattern. Phew. I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there. All right, I'm gonna open it. Yeah. Yes! We're finally here! Please do. Sure, you look like
stop prolonging it, just open the door.
You look like a big heavy door. But you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom.
And their freedom. Yeah, their freedom too.
But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane.
And freedom.
You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now.
Jimmy, why are you talking to the door?
It's what I do! I talk to inanimate objects! It's my thing!
I'm not inanimate!
Well, I talk to animate ones too, like you.
I'm not an object! I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Owie's. Oh, I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Owie's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt at the sunlight, because sunlight melts me, I guess. My heart was at peace, and not only because my brother and I were back together again, thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped were finally able to escape from the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we can see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves in a yellow submarine. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone.
Was the submarine that we found yellow?
Yeah, but there was also the lyrics of the song, as we slipped beneath the waves. And it's part of the lines of Yellow Submarine. I wonder if he came across Octopus's Garden while he was down there. Another song that Ringo sang. He actually wrote that one. He didn't write Yellow Submarine. That was Paul and John that wrote that one, but he did sing it. He also did sing Octopus's Garden. That was one of the 2 songs that Ringo wrote with the Beatles. Anyway, it's over. It's over.
Another episode of Angry Monkey Albums here. It was over.
It was
It's finally over.
Or was it?
Was it really?
No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. It was only the prologue to what would happen in 9 years.
You'll have to go through all this crap again.
But at least this time you know that you'll make it.
Yep. Fate has been sealed. Yes, finally, air! Yeah. Man, that sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Huh, I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait. No way. You have gotta be kidding me. What? It can't be.
This is...
The Nevada facility.
Yep.
Oh!
I mean, you called it. I don't know how... I mean, that was impressive.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
The mock experiment building!
Oh, this whole time we were in Building Q. Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it.
Yeah, that's not an ocean. That's an ocean of sand.
Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you.
Ah, now I'm blind. Now I'm like Snake.
I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Or to talk to one. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Right, our bracelets. I guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of those. Let's see what's inside you, Mr. Bracelet. Just a little electronic chip like in an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures. Akane.
Jumpy.
Heh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Oh, so crazy. And
Junpei gone cray cray.
And there's the theme again.
Yep. But it's not quite over. I mean, we got cutscene stuff. Well,
Credits.
but then it kind of continues after the credits. And we can't speed through this, really? No, I guess we gotta find somebody's name to make fun of. Like, well, there's Ben Batman again.
Ben Batman. He's been Batman.
Yeah, he's been Batman for a while now.
Yep. Did we comment on him before?
Yeah. We talked about him for like a whole 5 minutes of Batman, I'm Ben Batman. And the Joker's been looking for Batman, but he wouldn't be Ben Batman. We had a whole thing about it during our, I think it was our second run through.
Oh, do they run the credits like at
each time? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes. Yes.
Dang Viet Hung.
Oh. And that wasn't us censoring the
I know, that was his name. Or her name. I'm not sure which.
Yeah. If we were Korean or Vietnamese, I don't know if that's Korean or what, but if we spoke that language, we'd recognize what sort of a name that is. Although maybe it's like Chris, you know, male or female. Maybe
I've been discovering even more of those that are the unisex names, and that really bothers me that there are that many names that could be either for a male or female, or those that want to be in between.
Well, it's all like, you know, an arbitrary custom, and any, you know, theoretically any name could refer to a male or a female if you make it. You know,
I guess so.
You could name your kid anything. Is all I'm saying.
Don't name your kid lasagna though.
Yeah,
that was a King of the Hill reference.
Or Philium. Philium cheesesteak.
Oh, that was in an episode of Rugrats where Chucky and Phil dressed up as a girl, and it's like, wait, your name's Phil? Yeah, it's short for Philian. Okay, so are you okay?
Oh, come on, this is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay. It's just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
Wait, who's saying that? Oh, it's me. How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first, or a moment.
A momentary minute.
Well, let's see. Looks like you kissed the toad and got worked, but then they kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned and...
Ow! Ow, 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 ow.
See, I told you, you're not okay. You're too reckless. Like that incinerator on the Titanic.
What?
The reckless incinerator.
Oh! Well, I mean, I'm just a kid right now. I don't know about that stuff. It's gonna happen to me later.
You can't beat up 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy. That's cray-cray.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something. Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride.
Oh yeah, SUVs are pretty smooth.
Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in.
A present for Jumpy?
A present for Jumpy. Someone left us a present in the present.
Yeah.
Anyway, we jumped in, and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun! This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around! And there's no speed limit!
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, alright? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death. Hey, shut it. I can't help it if I'm big, alright?
Fatso!
Suck it up. Why don't you drive, Seven? I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license!
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat. Oh, heck no! There's no way I'm giving this seat up! And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and Six are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us. Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tags going out. There's no doubt about it. Tire tax. Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch him, don't we?
That must be a new tax that they're putting on. It's the trier tax.
Yeah, for all the try. When you try more, you get a higher trier
Oh,
tax.
yeah.
Sure thing!
Because you're more of a trier.
Right.
Oh!
Oh, no!
Oh, she doesn't have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. And I might be throwing up if we pick up any more speed. Meanwhile...
It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline.
Yikes.
The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them furious. What 8th grader puts a cat in gasoline in this unless they're like a sociopath?
Juvenile delinquents of the highest degree.
Oh, man, yeah.
Hey! What the heck are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. We're almost done.
Okay, home stretch.
Quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could. Help me, officer, please. You have to come with me. The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled out on the ground with a face covered in big, swelling lumps. You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty at me? Or to me? I asked him. Stuck out his tongue through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I coulda.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty?
Yeah, that too. But I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester, remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies?
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucked some of the grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. Then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbit. I couldn't forgive him for that, so I... You know. Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get. Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do. Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary project? Anybody? Any ideas? Why don't you ask him yourself? Well, yeah, I guess I could. He's still in the trunk, I assume? Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. I guess they left us a present, huh? Well, might as well have a little chat with the old man. His eyes just look empty. No emotion.
Should I go ahead and delete something else off here? Because I am starting to get nervous.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Take care of.
Brief pause.
Okay. So anyway. Hey, were you listening to us? Yeah, go ahead and try and pretend you weren't, you old guy.
Old fart.
Old fart. Let's take that tape off your mouth. Come on, I know you were. Answer me. You could at least look at me when you talk, man. I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought that if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces. By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others. That's it? Yes, if you want to put it simply. But if you were looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness... I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on.
Alright, so what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you? Well, somebody's a little nosy. Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that? Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Gourdain and Alice. You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature? Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
Ah!
What? Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library, on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family, so whatever.
We don't care.
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Supperil. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly. Oh, this is going to go on forever.
It's like, alright, you're done now, Ace.
Zip it.
Or tape it.
Tape it up. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What is this?
This is a for you doll.
Oh, that's... I'm giving you the doll,
Oh!
right?
What is this?
It's a for you doll. His name is Junpei.
It's
Junpei.
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 Junpei pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's for you doll?
Yeah, the lady at the shop said so. That means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Oh, man, that's... Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah. It's, it's kind of in keeping with the whole theme that this game has going of like action at a distance and things that are not in one physical location affecting people that are in another. Anyway, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? Just seems really sudden.
You know how after June we're not gonna get to see each other too much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June, then?
Okay. So I wanted to give this... you.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes, I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So, I give this, it me, so we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy, I'll never forget you. I promise. Even if I die someday and you have to revive me in weird scientific ways that can't be explained, I'll never forget you.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
Oh, the sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of the evening, just the two of us leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set, and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to meet with you. Talk with you again. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic, but she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Huh. Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then... how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway.
I take offense to that.
But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, Maybe that's not it at all. There is one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No. No way. He couldn't.
Hey, look over there! There's somebody next to the road!
Huh? What? Hmm?
I can't see.
Hmm. Who dat? Wait, what? It's the mummy?
The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was.
What the heck?
End.
Oh my gosh. What a mind screw.
Yeah?
Oh, holy crud.
And then, once we access the main menu, then I guess we'll just go ahead and let it save.
Okay.
And see, we got both endings.
Yep.
So, I'm probably going to have to divide this in half somewhere. I don't know where
Yep.
exactly, but I'll have to divide that in half.
That
That's going to be
happens.
like a 40-some minute episode there.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, that was 999. How was that?
We beat it.
We beat 999. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors.
Yep. And here's our little intro doodly-doo thing.
Yeah, we can talk while that's
Oh
going.
my gosh, that was nuts. That
There were so many plot twists and things that just kind of blew my mind. And it's so good. I love the story.
I was not expecting time travel to jump in there. Oh, so weird. And there's the Q's and the 96. Oh,
so many crazy and now all this other stuff that you're seeing in the intro just makes sense.
mhm.
I mean, different quotes that were said, Gansfeld experiment and nonary game, and even the Neptune key and
Yep. I am Zero.
that guy,
The dead captain.
Cap as we called him.
Yep. Seek a way out. We got out.
Yeah.
Good work.
And we saw Alice in there, and Science Boy. I saw Science Boy.
Science Boy. Our good friend Science Boy. Hey, Science Boy.
we're gonna miss you, Science Boy.
No.
But if you thought that this game was crazy, you just wait until you see the second one.
Oh boy. They did set it up for the second one, didn't they?
Yeah.
Left some things open.
And then the third one is like directly, like right after the second one. I mean, there's like a year that passes between the first game and the second game. But the third game is kind of, it's like right after the third one, or after the second one. And that one will, if you thought that this game blew your mind, the second game will blow your mind over and over and over at the same time, and you're like, wait, what? Because of this, and then it's just like some weird, yeah.
I feel like my brain is melted.
Mine has too.
We've been at this a while.
Yeah. It's been a while, and I haven't eaten in like 12 hours. But hey, I mean, we did it, and so yeah, this has been Angry Monkey
And Jackson Farrell.
and we are saying goodbye. I'll catch you guys in another episode of something else. Look forward to the sequel. I'm excited for whenever that will be a thing.
Bye, guys.
Bye.